Hey, this is Chris from Airguns of Arizona, and welcome to another episode of Airgun Bootcamp. Today we're going to be talking about CO2 air rifles and the two different kinds, one being the 12 gram CO2, the other being the 88 gram CO2. So we'll get into the differences between those two and what they kind of look like. Let's get after it. So with this particular CO2 rifle, it uses two of the 12 gram CO2s. So this one, and like many others, one is going to go in right here, this way. The second one is going to go in the opposite way. So you're going to put it this way right here. They're going to go in here and they're going to sit just like that. So you'll put the cap back on, you're going to hear a tss, right? So that means that this part right here has been engaged and the CO2 is now flowing. So with a rifle like the QB78, in a 22 cal, you're gonna get around 40 shots per two of these. So one in this way, one in this way, get about 40 shots. One of the best things about CO2 is that you don't need a compressor, you don't need a tank, you don't need a hand pump. You know, just grab a fistful of these and you can go. CO2 guns are great for the whole family because there is no recoil. They're generally pretty quiet for backyard use. Great to train kids with adult supervision on how proper mechanics. Most of the time they're just a single shot, but some do have multi-shot ability. So CO2 is just a great way and inexpensive to kind of get into the world of air gunning. With the CO2, it's really nice and handy because all you need to do is grab your gun, grab your pellets. Most have a iron sight here and here. Grab some of the 12 gram CO2s and you can be on your way. Advantages of CO2, they're usually very lightweight, so there's not too much to carry around. So the second type of CO2 rifle that we're going to be talking about today is one with the 88 gram CO2 cartridge that I'll be showing you next. Here's the Sig MCX CO2 rifle. So unlike the Beeman we just showed, this one is going to use an 88 or 90 gram CO2 that's going to go in this buttstock right here. So this buttstock is going to be full with that CO2. So you'll take this off, it'll thread directly into here. You'll put this on top and you'll cover it, and then it looks seamless and you won't see any CO2 anywhere. So these Sig MCXs are pretty cool. So they have a magazine right here. So it's a little 30 shot magazine for pellets. So once you have your CO2 and you're loading up your pellets, you just kind of like an AR, push that in, and then you're ready to go. These are semi-automatic, so once you rack it once, then you can just pull the trigger every time. No need to pull this every single time. It's a semi-automatic. The Sig MCX is a lot of fun. The accuracy on these is not really going to be what you're wanting for hunting. These guns' main purpose is for having fun in the backyard, shooting cans. You know, it's going to have a little bit of energy, and you're going to knock some stuff over, but it's not really going to be enough to humanely kill any animals. So when you're buying one of these, it's really for target practice in your backyard, shooting some cans, having a good time with your friends and family. So the advantage of a rifle like the MCX or anything that uses the 88 gram CO2s, you're going to get a lot more shots. 12 grams, they're pretty small. These big 88 ones, you can shoot pretty much all day with them, and you don't have to keep changing them out. So that's both of the CO2s. We talked about the 12 gram CO2 with the Beeman QB78. We talked about the 88 and 90 gram CO2 with the Sig MCX. We have guns in every single range here. If you do have any questions on what rifle is best for you, give us a call. We can help you out. We can kind of talk through what your needs are, what your budget is, how powerful you need the gun to be, all of those. We're happy to help. That's what we're here for. Thank you and have a great day.